So guys, I'm just gonna record this, not my mom. Kissy face, as if Bob. Red hot, red. What's in the morning? Come back, go so to and you want me to do.
Would you call that size guy did to you? So yung look, wala na talagang makita. Gusto mo talaga makita kayo ng size na yan.
Naman gusto yung makapagkita ng sa Isiselos ba kayo?
Yes! Fine! Yes, I'm fucking jealous. Guy would be happy to hear that the girl he likes met up with her ex.
Impeachment files BBM. Medyo exciting. This coming February, yun ang sabi ni Congressman Gary Arce. Talagang napaka-exciting yan dahil ngayong taon na to, mapapatalsik si Bangag. Isang one-time tingnan rally yan. Si Bangag, talsik sa Malacanang. Dapat ganun talaga. Nag-aagaran ng pagpapalasis niya dahil pinagtatakpan niya ng Guzman, ALC. Nagabinitin niya. Naghahanap ka ba?
You already have a home. Why wait for a filthy stray cat? He said he would come for me. Come home with me. Leo?
Don't worry, I'll come find you.
You've waited so long. And those stones were real. No, it's not like that.
Sorry for making you wait so long.
Your foot. As long as it's for you, I'm willing to wait forever. Love may be separated by mountains and seas, but even mountains and seas can be overcome. You already have a home. Why wait for a filthy stray cat? He said he would come for me. Come home with me.
I will use every diplomatic channel available to ensure that Rodrigo Duterte is treated fairly and to push his release from the ICC.
Guys, sabi ka once
Has to be the best dress.com. Yeah, like dress code. I think that's probably a strict budget. I don't know why you didn't pay me. I must do this one. Which kind of gold is this? I'm sorry, but that's dress.com. Oh, that's really nice. I might try something similar to that. Really? Are you sure with the budget that you have? I mean, she keeps saying that. Oh, this is definitely going to be best dress.com. Oh my gosh, I love your dress. They are, and I don't really like that little dress, but I think let's just find different dresses. Oh, this dress would be perfect, but Marissa always wants to call me. This one's pretty too, so I guess I'll go with it. I don't want to go to a super fair. I like this too. This is even better. No one can expect me to color. Are you just trying to copy me, Marissa? No, I can't. Today, you got there for watching people, so congratulations. Fine, it's an unexpected compliment, meaning I'm gonna win in it. You know what? I'm just going to check out. Is it your first dress? Hi, I'd like to get this dress, please. I know some of us can afford it in here. What? Decline? It must be a system. Marissa, why do you have two dresses? Didn't you say you're on a budget? You assumed that my budget was low, but really, it was unlimited. Looks like you were getting the best dress ever. Has to be the best dress.com. Yeah, I thought it was the best dress. Probably a strict budget. I don't know why you didn't pay me.
I found this new electric piano in our church and maybe it's a good thing. When I got here, it's a tracking for that's about to be a bit electric. To do that, I'm tracking how much money I make this month and that's a professional piano tuner. I'm working at my church all day today and it's a huge job, so let's see how much. So I actually found this piano for a while ago. It's tucked away in one of the Sunday school rooms. People rarely ever play it, probably because it's on too. I've been meaning to fix it for a while, but if the job doesn't need to be done right now, then you can't wait till the last minute. So I kept procrastinating on this one, but then a lady from our church came up to me after the service and said, we have a big recital tonight. Violins, flutes, cellos, all that stuff. We're practicing in the Sunday school room, but you know, so it's like a whole major instruments. So I said, okay, let's do it. Everything needed to be cleaned. Keys, I'm actually working on them clean the keys safely. They'll come out at some point in 2026, so stay tuned for that. I'm not really surprised at how dirty this thing was, though. Probably the nastiest pianos are the ones that just sit next to you to the piano, and this is a good test for musicians to see if you can tell if this is out of tune or not. Maybe it's because I'm a piano tuner, but to me that sounds really helpful. Let's take a lunch break real quick, and they have one of the best perks of living at home is having a home cooked meal. Alright, back to it. This piano hasn't been taken over for 25 years, so you haven't really been screwed. I found this out probably watch how much this piano weighs. That's definitely what's causing the sound. So screwdriver, tighten it up, and that's your this is a really common problem, especially for older pianos that have a long weight. But we're finished with the first piano. It tastes so much better, and now everybody in the next one is in the auditorium. And it's this piano. For context, most pianos are tuned once a year, maybe twice, but I tuned this one 6 to 7 times a year, and it's still not tuned really fast. Also, it's been a while since this piano is it's from so it's nice to get it after this one too.
Guess it's time to wash up, huh? Maybe that'll get the dirt out.
There's a day when some Chinese people struggle to eat.
Guess it's time to wash up, huh? Maybe
She
that'll
also
get the
gives it
dirt
a try.
out.
But the broth comes right back out through her nose.
Guess it's time to wash up,
Gives it a
huh?
try.
Maybe that'll get the dirt out.
But you can't swallow either. This dish is still legit.
fermented mung bean. Sour, spoils the milk-like taste, making it almost impossible for first-timers to swallow. Despite this, the dish has gone viral on social media, and now people are challenging themselves to drink the entire bowl. Would you give it a try? There's a dish.
Wow! Sige anak, pasok. Diba na? Bantog na gadun lang kung nasa ako yung masitawag. Okay na, dari barbecue gani ka dyan. Ready, barbecue. Oh, ya, man, sa una, wala ko alam na tao. Ay, hindi naman, okay naman. Ano sa wintin mo? Diba, sakit mo? Makakula naman ta. Pa-check up. Pa-check up. Yunel. Di ba sa nerves? Ako po sili. Hindi, sa bowl. Simbrano?
Buong manggut siya? Or tumas siya?
Bakit nandiyon, di ba, kung sa buong na?
Di sa buong mang sa
Sa nerves. Ba, sila may mas maradyo sa buong.
Richard Elvis.
Hindi kami friend.
Kung doon na ako po.
Oh, sige na.
Kamu siya, doktor mo siya.
O yan,
Orto.
si Ramil. Tama ba siya?
Hindi ba sila nagkuhan sila nagbulo? Pagay lain na dyan ko ano. Lain na dyan belief. Di ba mga kuhan bitaw dyan mga kuhan dyan nila mga ito. Ugani si Di ba ka ng kuhan ba? Kanang sa kanang bayo, di mandao, or di mandao. Yang kabayo, kay ini sa Tigoria. Si Pekpari siya, kay sa Tigoria kami isang pizza. Ako ko na din ada ng mga tinari mo ang tito din na alam mo na ay mas iba na ang tini. Okay. Dili pa kan ba na consider na pagmangkon. Ano na kay kini. Sige, di siya naman mati doon. Yung mga ante tapos imo ko ano suot yung inana ko ba? Di sa ganahan. Kaya mo ko doon ante kas magingana ko suot ko na. Adili ka ma?
Dili ako.
Lang ako na. Lahi pa sa atin like patawag natin kuya. Di ba easy sila mga bata ni mo nasakit na may kwalik mo na pwede naman dadalhin mo sulti. Yung kailangan ako na di ba anti mas worse daw than anti-diet. Grabe na sakit ko siya. Maglahi ako. Balik kayo, gusto ko ba sila ito pag-ibig sa wala ko na puso, wala ko na mayot ang imutod yung balik sa Dala mo doon, may balik mo doon dito, may paglaron. Bakit kasi hindi kayo gihapit na ito kung ano, kay light at balik na. Diba? Ako na di ko mga anak, kung makukan ako, pwede naman din sila na.
Hi guys.
Kaya ba tayo ko na sakit? Kaya kagtana pag searchat. Kung nagdaon, ikaw, hindi sa iyong pamilya, magdaon. May light sino nga, pero sakit mga ako na, nasa ba ko sa ito, isa ito na, di ba sa ito ito, nag-lisod na ganit ko na sakit sa, grabe ko siya, wala na siya.
Tapos na kami.
Wala kami nang naon sa
Kay ini nangaka ng bibig na Jackie mo kay ini sa search chat natuit ako. Ako, di ba sumasay ko sa Likia? Nabay ko siya, masay ko sa Likia, ato ko sa tali ko na ko na ko doon sa zoo. Ako sir, okay na sir, kaya sila minlan na po na ba sa trakihan. Ba sa Likia ko. Ang thinking sa banikini sa tabuk. Sabi na siya ko lang. Likia ko doon. Oo. Ini karon, lako na ako sir, sige na sila. Yes, mo do. Kaya na mga student sa ako na. Isla ko na. Lako na okay, bali ko na to ko sa Siargao. Na, diso do ba yung tipo kaya na si Sir Robert na to, Sir Robert siguro ba. Ina ko do balik sa ako na. Hindi ako na puli dadawaton. Lako din na ako mo dawaton. Lako na ko sila na. Ini karon sa taon na. Ako ba siguro sa mga class. Pero ako nang lain nagkuha ako sa una kay nag-check ako na ako kaya ako produce ko lang sugar na nag-check ako na ako. Nakainom ako ng lang kahay. Check ako na ako sa na po sa ako 17 kasi ako to kay yung lakay kasi nabasa lang 71 Bago po taon ko na baka ko nagpag dugay ba sira pa ba kayo naglalis kayo ng New Year ba ako sa pagsalit sa New Year man to amo to na sa ko amo to na ko na sugar na ko tapos na balikan din ini. Tapos ang pagtakto ko lang. Sige na sasabihin ko namin. Payong. Mukha payong. Amo ko payong ako lang. Sige na. Amo nga guri ko mag-birthday ko. Tapos nag-inject pag ang insulin. Sabihin ko na kukuha sa bigat insulin. Makulo payong ko. Makulas na mo. Paglagat ako mo lang. Mga dopaminaw. Muro ko na takabuhin na nalitong ba. Tapos ako sige na. Naman ko na nalitong. Medyo ka nagpatakpan siya. Hadyo ko masal ko. Hello na ko sa itatin ko na ako sa
taas ba din ni baba ba din sugar 71 kada ko baba
gani ubos na tayo inject pa ka ng insulin kasi kini nila mag-inject pa ko diyan wala ko sa 16 di ba lang sa ko wala sa class ko sa gitna ko likod sa may gamit so naglaom ko sa gamit 16 nag-inject ako 12 units na lang makikuha sa kami din magsamsam sa kami sa Pedrio kay
manali sa mo ate dili
Ayo, kok kamote. Kasi ibos ko ra ini, ikaw ra magday ugma. Nati ko. Kay mesel siya gini kay. Nagdorf sa kami sa siya. Ha? Dai ko kay Pedro Defte. Search ako. Kay search na chat ako na. Amang ka okay ra ka sa luwan. Sa isla ka pa maasay na ugahay. Okay ra sir, problema lang kahay. Pero kung isla ka na sir, pwede ako na kanako sir sa San Pedro. Asa na na, San Pedro siya. Laptop mas siguro siya. Tapos San Pedro, halikad ko ba? Halikad na. Sa chat. Ni, ayaw na sila suggest. Kasi na, dili sa ka pwede kay buntis ka, maluwi sila. Maluwi na ay marsiyaman. Maluwi sila. So, i-assign ko pa sa
ay kabiri
so dili na
Dili na. Sa ligaw na, either mati, mati, lipata, luna, hindi naman luna na. Kaya ito ko ba yun sa mga lugar? Pagka mo doon New Year lagi mag-order itong cake. Start. Nakon sa sayang na doon. Sorry daw. Ay, kaya anak na kaulad eh. Kaya ako dilaw. Kaya na, ini ka dinabro na. Pag dinabro na. Kaya ka na. Naman nag-order mo ko ng hamok na cake na. Bawal ang mo cake. Naku na. Hala! Sige! Ipakatag na ulo mo. Hindi ipakatag ka rin at pusi. Katag ano doon. Alam sa nagana ako yung magpanang claim ng Chukwati kaway nisa sa Isidro. Kasi ito na lusi ramang tayo pagkaunakan. Pero kamayra ko. Wala na ako ng sige. Wala ng dokis. Sige mo. Kasi pa din, ipahatag dyan ka rin. Hatag mo. Kasi gusto naman nagdulak na ako. Kalagyan ko ba sa
sila ni mga sisters mo. Sila
nangaon nila. Kulit.
Si Joby rin ang sabi ko. Pero kung di naman ka ng Joby.
Kami naman isusunod sa nila. Pagtutod tayo gani. Ganun kayo. Dapat na rin. Pwede ko din. Yun kaya natutulog na ko nag-search na ako. Growing pain, ano doon, tawag, growing pain. Diba, lagi ko po tabon sa bata. Nagsuan na na, nag-search na. Diba na tulad, adjust ano na sa mga. Growing pain, ano doon. Mag-3 days pa. Well, hindi kong continue. Kung ano ko, naligo na nito una. Nag-awad ko sa tiyo, kaya nagla akong tiis. Ako nagbalit, nagbalit. Diri, ito lang yung web ko na sabi ko.
This is brownie pistachio. This is actually kind of yummy. It's in the Philippines.
Pero gabi eh, ako na.
Iban lang.
Ako yung garang. Kasi garang ako kay absent na mga tunguna kasi nagtintin. Dahil panahon din sila di karon naggabi na ba? Panahon din sila ayan naman may din niya. Dahil kini na. Dahil kina na ko din. Dahil ko dahil na pero na bata kaya napakambak pagawin tindahan ng patient sa ito niya na pala napakapagpagdala kapag lagi kumain siya ni mama katawagan dati magwat si abit kapit inilagay ka jadi di lang gusto nila kayo man sa tabil sabi lagi ako tail school si Adel ba
Last na yun na, nagabi eh.
Labunin nga mama karon kasi dari ato sa una kay masugo ng time. Karon ka mo sa nila. I love you mama, I love you tito, bro, I love you daddy, I love you daddy ma. Kasi sila mama, matat ko lang sa bata ko ano ko. Dari mo lang dari. Gabi ini kay ako diri, sa sabon. Eh, ato yung sayo. Di ba kalikot ba ko na wala akong ganda. Tama sa papa na nagbida ko. Ano di sa ba? Kaya na kadasukok sa liyaki. Nakadasukok sa kung may anong noon to lang po. Kuya, ayaw ginagawa. Sa kanang school. Gabi na nag-traffic na katulad ang driver na nakapas ng parang traffic. Yes, ako kapiro ka na ko nung nag-judge ako. Front ka siya, sa likod ako. Ito na ka, kaya pa siya sa likod ako. Dati po yan. Ako na si kung tulong na lang ako. Pero sa mga ano kay ito na ang pamagat na. Maway na sila matoys. Nanaon, makapay ng toys. Ay, na mama.
Pero pala yung seminar.
Biskan, 3 days pa tayo na kami pag-tulong.
Parang di training.
Kaya makakili na kami. Really? Log, 13, uma. Uma ng hapon yung kisuan.
Eh?
Hindi ko kaulit siya.
Bye-bye.
Hindi na kumabay na kumabay.
Ako ba ano ba yung guys? Ano yun? Hindi na ba kami lumang? Yan, hindi. Hindi na lang. Kasi hindi alam na yung siya pistachio. Sa ba ito tayo bisik na sa?
Ikaw, walang gising doon. Magpapabulak.
Hindi, Jackie makatagay mag-mahimit na naman. Ito ha.
Ano na hindi lang?
Oo, yung duha lang duha ganito, duha lang. Ang pinita mo din kapag kasi si Ate Kena, diba may tagutong ako. Sa mo, uno may tagutong. Bawa lalagi ako. Nalas nila, nasa nila. Ano man ang chicken, spaghetti, burger, lako na order sa mga. Lako na sila. Lako mo sila mismo dyan ang mga lugar sa bye-bye.
Ang tanong ko, yung mga ating ngayon sa mga bata.
Karon ba ako nasa pa? Ako sila kay ito na kay sila di lagi si Kini sa sila kaya uli man lagi uli na uli sa siya. Sus
The man shyly kissed her, but this scene was
Si
seen
may
by
uyab
the
si Ate Rose. Tapos
The
kinisus,
girl was about to go
ginuot
to
at
class.
mabilis
She
ka ng
suddenly
guwapo
slipped
yung
and
ito niya. Si Rose, grabe sa biya. Ang tanaw niya mo si Kuya Dilis na si Kuya Ryan na.
she could
Yeah,
actually
there is
speak.
the
She immediately told her parents that she could talk.
Nagkami sa Kuya,
That night, the girl found that she had become mute again. Her best friend couldn't say anything special
Kuya
had
Ryan
happened
this.
that day. The girl
Kaya sa
immediately
natin
thought
lang
that she
na.
had shared.
Ay, nagsupramo sa ni Muya na. Yun, eh. Kaya next time ang pwede kong
The girl stopped and stopped him. Then she directly kissed him forcefully. The man was startled by
Sige
her
bro,
action and pushed her away.
dagalaw siguro nag-preference si Tiyuhan kaya ang batasan siguro.
She
Sige, sino ko
suddenly
no?
realized that she had almost been missed them. And the
Nakay
effect was lasting.
dito lang paligyan ng murang kuan man eh.
Path he must take, and kissed him
Nakay,
forcefully whenever
umuro
she
tao
got
na
the
yung
chance.
ba?
She also
Umuro
gave
na
him
yung Rose na ba? Sir,
Finally,
sir,
the man realized that something was wrong, so he took the initiative to find the girl.
Nakay na kasi, lang tara si Kini ka
The
Rose
girl
si
could
Rose.
only speak by kissing
Si
him.
Rose
The
ka.
man thought it
Hindi
was
na ba
okay.
sir?
The girl begged
Lang
him
si
bail, saying that
Oh,
she
sir,
had already
hindi
told
na
her
si
parents she could speak,
Sure
she
daw
did
sir,
not
hindi
want to
na.
let them down. But the man rejected
Oh,
her.
sir, sure, dala ko sir. Kasi ko yung sige na, ay, Rose, pagkalantaw sa mo yung Rose, dito lang namin yung mga desisya, kay kuwapa pa itong lang na di pa, sir. Magagawa pa yung dito po na hati, kasi nanguli ka si Rose.
Fearing that the girl might misunderstand, he explained that his family often arranged blind
Ang wala ko
dates
na yung sa
so
minuto,
to find a fake
may sa
girlfriend.
natuwan ba kay,
When she got
ay,
home,
isa si
her
Kini,
parents
magbigay
were
sa
extremely
kaya.
happy. They even asked the girl what the man who had sent her home was.
Ako ko dyan dyan, si Ramram, ang mapili. Lara,
Smiled and said,
mukha ko si Ramram ka na maimot din maglang kong makaos. Kaya pero, pagkakaroon lang ang Ramram.
The man shyly kissed her.
So, ano
This
ka na
scene
po,
was
kami
seen
ni
by the girl's parents.
Hindi nga mo dahil nag-iingat.
She was about to
Buti
go.
din si
She
Paul,
suddenly
ba?
slipped and accidentally kissed a strange man. The man found out that she was evil. He did not
Lori
argue.
sila.
However, after the man left,
Hindi ko rin siyang balik na
she could actually speak. She immediately told her
Wala
parents
kasi
that
nasa na siya na
her
kung
best
saan ako
friend
na
that
hiram
she
na
could talk.
naanad na bang batasin mo na
That
ikaw
night, the girl
pakaon.
found that she had become mute. Her best friend quickly asked her if anything
Bigay mo
special
itong
had
naman
happened.
tigay balik si Karen.
Part of the kiss she had shared with that man. To
Ha?
verify the kiss, the girl was able to find that man. She asked
Lalain na kami.
but the man thought it was
Uy, doon na utan si Mara kayo. Ay,
seeing that the man was about to
wala
leave.
po kung kamu ang na. Basta na siya para sa dyan eh. No, na.
ChatGPT was human.
Kaya panahon doon. No, si. Christian. Gusto ko ito. May mga New Year, atong 31, taghang yun ang mga natin. Fine, amo sa tagpa okay kay atong dani before ng New Year, kasi ba nagistapa, nakitago ka sila ito, magtagkaso siya. So, to 31, nagamang hindi ako mabuti kung nagtatapos siya. Kuya naman to. Hanap siya pulos dito.
Di ba, niya nagiging sila ang
Hanap pulos. Kami ni Ramram. Murag na ko ang sitwasyon
If ChatGPT was human.
Amo gani ini karon aton 1 New Year 1 waya. A New Year way na sa kuan na sila mga sayang. Na sila mga na. Ma,
There we go. Alright guys, it's time to get the new stray kitty we
aton
found.
New Year a New Year na sila mga sa kanis kay
This kitty
kanan
is
na siguro
definitely
ay ang
infected with
duty.
some ringworm or scabies. So luckily we got some ringworm treatment.
Aton to tanong na. Kaya kasi kaya duty kaw. Tupad na. Aw ya pa. New Year.
Now it's the famous flea.
Atong 5, ato sa iya na namo kay Friday naman. Atong 5 na kami lang siya na car.
Now this is the best
Ito
part.
car of
Look at all those bugs that came out.
Yes, kaya na little bugs that are coming out. Ano yung nagtuwang sa ako?
You were infested.
Kayo nung si Ramram mo.
Okay, now it's
Wes,
time
yaw
to
si
wrap
Ramram.
the kitty
Nakuho
burrito.
kay nga man.
Let's wrap you up in
Aw,
the
siya rin sa
burrito.
magbantay ng
Eat
bata.
your burrito time.
Oh,
Yay!
sa ako na. Nauna na surot
Look at
ako
my
mo.
little
Nauna.
baby
Ila ko na. Aw, kayo nung ba
Well, guys, let me know in the comments
Noon
what's
man,
your name,
nagkuan.
Stray Kitty.
Whole ko ang isa, madawat
Kay
siya ako.
Maloy may gabi.
Masuga na tamo makabugan ni Hilo na kita. Kaya ka gawas-gawas.
Kasi ni karon ako na. Ako kada car, dito na ako dito na siya. Sira mo ay siya ay pagkulangan. Dili kaya ako lang utang kayo pati ko duty. Ako ta chat. Kada dili man mo kay anak ko nakita sa pantala ko kay jaong kami kuno. Dapat di pa kuno kami nag duty ng buwang. Sa ko na dili ko mag sanjaon kami uwaya. Kay tungod kay duty gid ka. Kami ako sa kuno na ba. Dako na.
Hindi na gano'n siya lang.
Kuya, iyan ako mga kalang kuya ko na sa inyo
Kung
kuan.
siya, kung kagano'n siya na.
Yan ako sa mga suya guys siya. Kung naman lagi. Adult 31. Amo na duty ni sir. Yan nagani. Amo na. Yan to basira mo sa ako tong 5. Ano sa ako na. Nis. Yan si Karen, nagpawala lang po siya kay Morphine, kung nilang ramdam. Way gana mo duty. Kaya ako din na, useless magyapon is kung duty siya, kaya ako nagpapatay ng bata kay way gana.
Kaya lumon lagi. Kaya rana, may muta na tag-disiplina gani mo lumon.
Amo ko sila tagtanong sino makulong ko gano'n.
Kayo na daw na.
Tagtanong sila dito, sila mga
Kaya, ay, meron man mo ng po.
Dili kayo makanan. Sabi mo lagi na
Dili, kayo
in return ba, in return dapat sila maguna-una.
Mayroon
Amo to na.
choice
Amo.
Era 1, and this
Amo ko kaya sila na.
strawberries.
Let's see what the difference is.
Right after that, this is a single
Strawberry.
strawberry. And this one came in a package of 8, normal packaging.
Naguna-una sa sila sa ato. Sila mo sa. Amo ato na.
Oh my gosh. Looking at this right away, the whole strawberry is red.
Ayaw na
Ayaw
kaya
na ayaw na kan pagbalik.
Ayaw na kasi
Ayaw na ako pagkarit ayaw na kan
Dili kay
pagbalik.
nasa kuno na ba?
I'm just gonna grab.
Nagkaroon ka na kita-kita na mo. Di na kay
Strawberry is not going anywhere. I mean, it survived the flight from Japan. Now, the most important part, the taste. Let's start with this
Wala
one.
naman ako.
Normal strawberry.
Ayaw may bagyo.
That's great. I love strawberries.
Yung
Now, the most expensive fruit to ever enter my mouth.
Ilong ko sa ija. Sino mo siya
Wow. Wait.
ikaw mo siya i-check once. Iguyan naman kasi. Ako na. Hindi naman sila naman.
The color difference on the inside is very interesting.
This strawberry tastes so fresh. It tastes like it was picked today.
Kung
I
sila
actually
sila
think it
mo
was
tayo
picked yesterday. You can eat like a full box of this.
Ano si
And
Tambok?
this is like a
Masisipulin niyo.
special
Sila
treat.
na lang kayo
This is a viral 90
sila mas gusto ko his kaya nagunaw na siya kaya pag balik sa sila way na way ang oh to ko nila mo sumi ko iya ko ano siya ako sa
May kaswaya pa.
Lahat ko lang ibadyo. Ini ka rin mo.
Tira lamang.
Gawin si Tia
Yan ang yung gabi pagdapo.
Gini.
Ini. Diyan kayo kay
This lady made a video for me saying,
I can use absolutely right.
you will tag me like crazy, and she was so sweet. So I took a flight to Minneapolis to make it happen.
Amo galot. Kaya itakot ang nagsigaw. Step, pag ganun kaya matambak.
I saw your video.
Ako na. Yun ang ano.
This lady made a video for me saying,
I can use absolutely right.
and you will tag me like crazy, and she was so sweet. So I took a flight to Minneapolis to make it happen.
kaysa, nga na, gani, pero makita din mo nag-iot sila pagka person. Ano, gani, di? Hindi ba? Garang-garaon ba? Uli ka, kaya na ang sila, ano yun mo? Okay, taga-mother. Uy, taga-mother nila.
Ang-please na katita. Dari mo tagsalin mo. Diri na kayo. Tapos,
Bakit sa sakyanan? Dapat yan, ikaw may kagyasakan. Tamaraw di, tamaraw sa sakyanan di, karaan. Tamaraw, di ba karaan ng tamaraw na o?
oh,
Karaan ng tamaraw ni. Ha?
Big-on na ba doon?
Ikon gaya ng tamaraw. Ato tala si Jala si... Sila ang pagkauna mo kada putili.
Tapos, yes.
Ato tala ng sakyanan, ibalik yung sa mo ni. Dahil ko kanina mo kay dabon ni nga ba? Kung sila mo na, isa kami doon sa tayo mga sakyanan kay mga nakay mas di sila ram. Ay, tamaraw, uto, karaan, di ka na yung sidya. Pero,
Pero gana makita.
gana makinagani kay smooth, sila ram. Darang sa ini. Ayan ang wigo ba? Kaya nagbiyay ka na sa
Biguay, madali na mag-out.
utuan na si Kini. Angay na ba ini? Angay na ba na ini? Pero dong right ka mo. Dili. Di ka nang pamatili niyo mati ang imura na kay ang pakinay mo kita. Ano ba das ko dito? Dili ko muminit ako na. Dili ka muminit ha.
Oo, naman mo dito nagkamay mo.
Diba, kasi ko na si Ryan, kuya, o manang mali si Kuya Ryan na nakiin ko kay Manawas. Wala ka si Kuya Ryan lalo na
Balik ko ba ito?
Manila. Manila kay orientation.
Amo kadto si Kuan.
This cat loves eating so much, whenever the feeder makes a stop, it always runs over first to eat like crazy, afraid that 1 second late means starving. It eats way too fast. Sometimes it even throws up. When other cats see this, they think the owner will poop in the bowl. The owner feels very speechless. The health of this cat, the owner used a box to make an anti-food stealing device. Thin cats can easily crawl into eat, but when it is this chubby cat's turn, it cannot even find the entrance. It can only watch other cats eat. When it finally tries to crawl inside, it's stuck at the opening. No matter how hard it tries, it just cannot get in. This makes the cat very sad. The owner tells it it is too fat and must lose weight. The owner buys healthy food first and feeds it to the cat. Then he uses a cat toy to make the cat exercise. But this cat gets tired after 2 steps. It starts rubbing its butt on the ground, just like that. The weight loss plan fails, and it becomes a chubby, greedy cat again. This cat loves eating so much, whenever the feeder makes a stop, it always runs over first to eat like crazy, afraid that 1 second late means starving.
Hindi ko rin tin sa kanyang tamaraw. Gana kasi siya mga sige na ko na basta kay kwartahan kay. Napasa kay kami nila tinindi na to sa pa tulad sa ini di ako sinanay dati diri kay nagpining ni may pining pa ng maestro karon. Ani diri kasi yan tano na tinindi. Sugat ko takbo sila. Kasi tinindi. Ay, ali din mo ada na doon sa tinindi na yung matasan. Sa tinindi mo kalang ba't hindi mo dali tinabangan na ni kay Uwe. Sa tinindi kay bali sa tinindi mo kaysa nakaysa baka na kami kurang ka ina na bali sa sanahan. Nakasa tinindi kay marami sa tinindi mo gagara uno. Hindi na nanay kay sinindi ka mo dili lang na may mga ambulan ba
Pero ako dyan, ginagawa ko siya sa wala siya. Dahil naman ito lang sa siya, bakol.
Amo to na, nagkuha lang ito sa sakay kay tagsugot ng dinisip, puntot ko. Nagsugot sila ng Kudain ko yan sa side niya, hindi ako Ato mas rin sila kasi sila ko lang, sakay na ka na sakay dito sila.
Dahil ba sila nakasisa?
Nagtaglaan gani ako daw na oras. Amo to na, hindi ka lang sila sila mo nakaiba. Ang yurisi na siya. Ang yurisi na. Ako lang bantayon sa kuha, maglaong-laong na kasi. Wala na, hindi na pwede tindahan kay palita, ayaw mo nga, natin si Baron yung oo mo sila, ako lang bantay kapag
Bantay sa baka? May
Yes.
Ang reason.
Amo gani na sila.
Ayaw!
Naglangan na ko sila.
Kasi mapainom ko ang
Amo na
lahi.
si Nanay John ang naglong ng kanang.
Hindi pwede.
Ayun,
Diba sa kalimot?
amo nga naglan ako, amo naglan ako lang. Ako lang din. Amo susi ko na kay amoy ko na. Sa ko na daw si Nanay na po daw na yung mga anak pa. Masudod na, never again. Never again kay. Ako na. Ako na. Ay, susi na yun.
Ilang oras ka na dyan?
Ano nga, huwag mo.
Ako?
Wala.
Wala naman. Ay,
Maganda na sa
Hirap na ako na.
Huwag na ako na. Saglit mo naman yun.
Ako sa kukulit. Dili ako sa ganahan na mapunta time na.
I am so screwed. I have only 3 days to rhinestone this entire bodysuit because I'm going to summer at a concert and forgot to make my outfit. However, to make things even worse, I'm going to London today. I want to this DIY.
Alam mo na.
Wala ka man bata.
I honestly don't know if I'll be able to do this.
Oo, amo na, wala ko na.
Seriously,
Nakamu ko
I
na
want
na.
to make the
Wala
correct
ko na kayo na.
specifically this one. However, my friend
Magani,
is
dili
so
ako,
that
hindi
means
ako
I
sa
have
isip
no
mga
time to do
susunod.
Hey guys,
Instead, I packed all my DIYs and
Did
did I look a little bit insane with Alice's bodysuit at 6 a.m.? Yeah, I care. No. There was no time. And even though I was funnily enough, I actually felt the attention.
si Jag also na anak na inas si Jag puta ni mga drawings na pero dili kasi dito ka na anak si katay basura niya ti ano yung ito kay tumo din ito kasi sawag sa bangunod pa kay sakit nagdungan niyo pa ng kuan yes sa pagkuan na mo kay amor ganito mo kananay
When I saw that, I was about
amor
an
ganito
hour
mo
ago.
kananay
I whipped out my bodysuit and
kuya
was
ako
the entire
tagbuhat
way there too. This was definitely a lot
isa
harder
ko
though because
kasi
of
mo
the
nanay
car
na
rides and
kuya
rhinestones
diri anak ko ra kay na
And by the time I arrived at my Airbnb, I was exhausted. So I decided to take a break. Just joking. There was no time to rest. I continued to hustle all throughout the night until 2 freaking a.m. And at this point, I just wanted to keep my eyes open, so I really
So, ato pagkasakit, amo ganit eh, no ra.
In just
Kasi
one day,
pagkasakit
I
sa imong
managed
nanay,
to make
tingay ako
it.
kay.
Now that means there's only 2
Gabi
days
na may nabaso
So
sa
let's
ako,
hope
naman
I
is
can
mag-abot
finish
pa na ko na. Amo dun,
I
amo
am
ni
so
siguro ni
screwed. I have
to
only
sa
3
aircon
days to
nagpilas
rhinestone this
nanay.
entire bodysuit because I'm going to
Amo dun na dilap na tayo in plano sa siram ra lagi po yun dito kay ya malagi ako pag February. O yun si bayay na ko dili kay mga anak ng mga dili ko.
Things you can only see in Japan. First, in Japan, couples often struggle to share a single umbrella during the rain and end up getting drenched. That's why Japanese inventors came up with a double umbrella, specially designed for couples. It combines 2 umbrellas into one, making it wider so both people can walk comfortably without getting wet. But single people are definitely not going to like this invention. In Japan, you'll find something called tongue covers. These are specially designed for people who hate the taste of medicine. Once you wear this cover on your tongue, you won't feel any taste at all, which makes taking medicine super easy and comfortable. This one is pure genius because Japan has convertible heels made for comfort and practicality. When your feet start to hurt after wearing heels for too long, you can simply open the sole from the bottom and fold the heel inward, instantly turning it into flat shoes. It's like switching from fashion mode to comfort mode in just a few seconds. In some rural areas of Japan, seeing deer is a completely normal thing. You'll find them standing near shops, some crossing the roads, and the best part is that these deer aren't afraid of humans at all. In fact, they behave very friendly and gentle. That's why you can even play with them without any harm. In Japan, you will find something called lazy lipstick. Unlike normal lipsticks, its shape is designed in such a way that you can apply it perfectly in just 5 seconds with covering every corner of the lips. It's a total lifesaver for people who are always in a hurry.
Ako di kita tudong ram kay makapil siram mo kay diak ka na kay laba ako. Kadi diak mo storya kay laba na ako siram. Na okay na mo. 3,000 na ako nagasto na nila mo. Kaya na
Dryer, ang dryer.
Dito sa nagyo, 1,000 kasi nag-sale ko na lang. 1,000 kapin. Tapos, nagbayad pa kami ito ng luto sa atin kay Yaki na nag-libor. Tapos, ito pa nila Yaki, daw man yung sila ba yung bayad naman? Kasi karon, tinagibot naman ito na Sino magpaayo ng mag-uba ng washing, nga nagabi nung naurag kasi pero wait, wala no. Yes, sila mo nang utana ko sila libo. Hindi ka sila mo na. Wala kasi na ayaw na. Bilang ang sila mo libo sila. 125. Lagi sila to. Kata siya kung pilang libo mo. Yes, kung dako mo na tugas ko sa buwan libo.
Buti ko matangoy.
Alam sabi na magpalit kita
Matang mo kasi mo.
Nakahalak sila na sabi na ka doon nung kay Anbag Food. Damay na ka doon kay Tunga Ra.
Ako na magpadaan siya. Doon rin sa JP sa kanay mo ka dito.
Wala ko ako.
I'll be right with you.
Sinali sa mga program, kaya dapat
Yeah,
sila
Paul's steady, but she's out like a
Ang
light.
How the kids doing?
Hindi man kasi siya magkano kay yan wala pa sa ang mga dito sa kwarto today. Gusto ko sa mga kapal dito sa kwarto. Ako gano'n ko na, naglaman ako na, yan.
Ikaw ang sa doon.
Lako na, naglaman ko na kasi yan na, sa brown na, ako yung mo adjust. Kung nga, hindi ko sa kuting ko din ang aircon. Doon ko na, ako lang, yan ako, yan ako sa nanay, kaya ko sa pagkanahan, nakakalit ko, pero sa pagkanahan, imo na istorya na ako nilaan na hindi na ba ko ng pero sila na ng hospital. Nasakit siya kay daan na ito
Nahilot. Ligo.
Ikan siya dito sa lungsod sa
Exactly what I tell you.
buot.
I get you both out of here.
Daan na siya line nila lawas. Ang kayo siya tinik. Nangutan ako kayo. Nangutan ako dito kung sila ni si Gali na kapatid yung sa
Your mom's gonna be good.
Okay, good to load up.
Running out of time.
Jim, you gotta move.
Get us out of here, Kev. Lead!
Now.
Kasi ni Karun, ako doon na. Nasabot, dali ako na. Hindi ako na yung matan. Kasi maglabo ko na. Mas dali mo lang.
Take you to the hospital now. Be checked out, okay?
Lain na lang ako lang kay once na may nag-stress ako
You're taking care of your child.
ko pa ng house sa ko ng smile dito ang bala ko na wala ko friend unang kilo wala ko friendless ako para din paala ko to pataw ko yung video na ini karon mo to na sabay mo sila kasi doon na anak ko wow sa ko na pagtutol mo na kay nakapatid mo sila na amoy pasilyo
Oh, no dili.
pasilyo ko kay sa doon nila na si Adela dati dugay kanang dugay ba si Tio
Yeah,
padali
Paul's steady, but she's out like a light.
pasilyo ko ra
How the kids doing? Lead up, Jim. What's your status? That's too soft. It's not gonna hold. Pack as much weight as we can from the flip side now.
It's gonna be okay. Go. Now. She did. She's on her. It's too little to happen. How about we make a deal? Do exactly what I tell you. Get you both out of here. Let's take a look at you.
All the best. Get steady while I get home in it.
Stay with me.
Okay, good
Ayaw
to
doon
load
lang
up.
ta, ikaw ayaw sa ni Kuya, Kuya sab, ni Kuya.
Jim, you
Ayaw
gotta
doon
move.
mga wayo, kaya pala.
Now.
Safe and sound.
Got to get kind of close there.
Make an entrance.
Yung
to the
parang
hospital now. We checked on Kate.
Lagi. Kaya hindi kaya kita ko yung body ko kasi ito bila ka na nalipay silang pag-rock kay Eric na is
You're taking care of each other.
makampante na po siya bar sa trabaho na inaktivad.
Si Eric ba niyo?
Kaya kayo klaro kay ako na si Eric okay na po nila lang si Eric
It looks like they tumbled to bed before catching on the rush.
I'm right with you. I'm gonna check on your mother.
Cat, pulse is steady, but she's out like flying.
How the kids doing?
Terrified.
Clean up, Jim. What's your status?
Caps, we gotta get the mom up.
She did?
Orang kumanak ko di alam sila na manak ko isa lang manak mga nakadidiscuss ko sa kuan sila may nung magtabog ko kadi kadi
You do exactly what I tell you.
ako si ako na ako dudhan ko magpupuso bata ng kuan
Let's take a look at you.
Hold the basket steady while I get on in it.
Cam, stay with me. Mom's gonna be good.
Jim, you gotta move.
You got close there. Make an entrance.
We take you to the hospital now. We checked on
Hindi mo katapag-bro.
catching on the
Pero
rush.
pag iya
I gotta get to work before we lose him.
iya ba lang makalis ako na, siguro instead, paggawas doon,
Nice.
pero man bang, pero sige pagtanaw, pagdraga
Cat, pulse
pagkatan
is steady, but she's out like
Jack,
flying.
sa tingin yung si Jack. Kasi si Jack kay Ano ba ka na ni nanay? Ganit nanay, kaya Tagkuha si Jack kay tagkuha si nanay na to. Kamaro lang sa kanan, kaya paggabi na natin pa isun. Kung daw lagi ako, kung susuyod ako ng kwarto sa kasaba nila, pero kung mukha sila niya, kuklong sila. Kuklong sila ba? Nakabilib ba yung maisod na? Kaya mahalo ko sa ako, mahalo lang sila ng matutunin ko po ng
She made a chocolate cake with chocolate sauce. The girl came in with an air of professionalism, like a seasoned chef. Her movements were swift, and her presence commanding. Everyone was looking forward to it, but the moment they tasted it, the atmosphere instantly turned cold. The cake looked beautiful, but it was inedible until she tasted a real cake in the shop. It melted in her mouth, silky rich, and incredibly fragrant. It was so delicious she couldn't stop eating. She had never tasted anything so delicious in her life, so she decided to stay and start as an apprentice. But the boss didn't want to take on apprentices. Let her find a job where people will appreciate her tasting cakes. But the girl had come to the city with great difficulty to find her missing boyfriend. Now homeless and penniless, she had no way out. The kind-hearted shop owner finally relented. He let the girl stay in his home and agreed to let her work as an apprentice in the shop. On her first day, the girl was stunned by the variety of cakes in the shop. A dazzling array, lined up in an entire row. The air was filled with a sweet aroma. For her, this was a paradise of flavors. A smile was always on her face. She approached every step with exceptional care. The cake batter she whipped up was the most even in the whole store. One by one, the cakes were sent into the oven, and the aroma slowly filled the entire kitchen. The chef took the cake out as usual, preparing to unmold it. But as soon as he picked them up, he realized something was wrong. The cake wouldn't come out at all. They were all stuck firmly to the baking pan, because the girl hadn't brushed the molds with enough butter. This one mistake ruined hundreds of cakes. The head chef, staring at the table full of failed creations, was speechless with anger. He told the girl that the shop had a rule. Whoever makes a bad cake has to eat it. So the girl bought all the ruined cakes. It took 3 whole days to finish eating it all. From that moment on, the girl made up her mind. She must become a real pastry chef and never make a cake bad again. And she was indeed very talented. She quickly learned latte art and could even write complex chocolate lettering freehand. Whenever she had free time, she would go to other cake shops to observe and learn, then return to the kitchen to study carefully. She learned very quickly, and her imitations were almost perfect replicas. Gradually, her practical skills became more and more outstanding. The boss began to entrust her with the lettering and decorations, and would occasionally recommend her new creations to customers. That day, her boss asked her to make a blackcurrant cheesecake again. She was exceptionally careful, full of confidence, and performed each step with meticulous care. Because the person eating this cake was a gourmet, the man took a bite expressionlessly, said nothing, and turned to leave. The girl really wanted to know if she was capable of it, so she chased after him and asked, "If a score is out of 100, what score would you give?" The man replied, 0 points. The girl was stunned and unwilling to give up, pressed for a reason. What the man said next shocked her. She made a chocolate cake with chocolate sauce. The girl came in with an air of professionalism, like a seasoned chef. Her movements were swift, and her presence...
She's our classmate. She's our friend. She's part of our family, and she did also say she do. And she's mine. She's our classmate. She's our friend. She's part of our family, and she did also say she do. And she's mine.
I have a new boyfriend. So do I. So do I. Micah's a musician. So is mine. He wrote me a song.
Mine too.
Mine too. I see you. I just stare at your beautiful eyes and hair. I wanna take you somewhere fun. Fun and only fun. Hey Ryan, I'm pretty hungry. Would you mind getting me a spicy pork burrito?
Anything for you, Avery. I hate spicy food, but whatever makes you happy.
Great, thanks. And I'll make sure that you get yours.
Get my what?
Whatever you want to eat. More dogs, chips. Let's cuddle to you.
Lindsay!
Is that a spicy burrito? Let me see what's going on.
You do?
Yes, you're trying new things. That's so cool. Eat it, you. Isn't that great?
Yeah, I love it.
Can you get that for me? I'll be right back.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Max.
I didn't know you'd be here. Is that your spicy beef taco? Well, I'll go get us some drinks, because first I want to watch you eat the whole taco. Eat it all up. Jalapeno poppers, please. Could you get those? I'll get those drinks.
Hey, where's my spicy burrito? Oh, you got yourself jalapeno poppers. Try one of these. I like that. Eat it all up. There you are. I brought you dessert. There you are. I brought you dessert.
There you are. I brought you dessert.
summer. Guessing you three know each other.
You messed with the wrong girls. What are you doing here? I mean, you messed with the wrong girls. Now you'll excuse us. This is weird.
Ini kan Agusi, Buti kayo parang mo kayo yung
When I had just started college, I realized all the male classmates around me were gay. In this world, girls had become an endangered species. If boys wanted to date, they could only be gay. I was just buying breakfast with a classmate, and people assumed I was hitting on someone else's partner. I was afraid I might become gay too, so I bought a bunch of books about homosexuality to learn how to avoid becoming gay. According to the books, you must never brush shoulders with strangers on the street. I managed to do that, but the people behind me weren't so lucky. Watching them about to start a fight, I wasn't worried because they would end up falling in love. The boy apologized carefully. That adorable book instantly made me feel not just on the street, even in the cafeteria. Sweet moments could happen at any time. After the boy returned to his seat, he even replayed it in his things like this happened every single day. As long as I hadn't graduated, I didn't dare let my guard down. After class, a classmate invited me to a gathering. I wanted to refuse, but the book said that if you don't attend gatherings, you'll be seen as an outsider, and that kind of persona attracts more attention. So I went anyway. During the dinner, I kept avoiding initiating conversations because the book said the hardest part of a gathering is when it ends. There's always a handsome guy who gets drunk and gets walked home. It starts raining on the way. They don't have an umbrella, so they have no choice but to go into a hotel. At this gathering, I became the only winner because out of 5 people, by the second meetup, 2 couples had formed. So finally, no one paid attention to me, but I still didn't dare relax because after the dinner, we all had to stay over at a classmate's place.
Good morning, everyone.
This is your daily dose of cat.
6, 7. 6, 7.
What do you see, baby? What do you see? I was married for 8 years and suffered my husband's betrayal. Because of heartbreak, I endured the pain of scales tearing through my skin. In complete despair at that moment, I ignored my son's heart-wrenching cries behind me and ignored my husband's desperate pleas. Step by step, I walked toward the icy sea with a loud splash. My body was completely swallowed swallowed by the waves, and all my pain disappeared with it. The rescue team was dispatched immediately. They searched the sea for 3 full hours, but found nothing at all. The doctors could only inform my husband of regret and tell him to prepare for mourning. My husband completely collapsed. He could not understand why I, who smiled at him that very morning, would choose such an extreme way to leave. Our young son poured all his hatred onto my husband, just as my husband was drowning in grief. My brother appeared. Without a word, he punched my husband hard, then angrily accused him, saying it was his actions. That forced me onto a path of no return. My husband looked utterly confused. Then my brother told him that I was a noble mermaid princess, and once a mermaid falls in love with a human, she must receive eternal loyalty from that person. If betrayed by the one she loves, she can no longer maintain a human form. Scales will grow all over her body, and she will cough up blood. If she does not return to the sea in time, all her scales will rot, and she will die completely. Hearing this, my husband suddenly recalled that lately I often hid my arms with clothes, and my face had been unusually pale. Only then did he understand. Those were signs of the curse triggered by betrayal. Endless regret and fear swallowed him whole. Fortunately, my brother used mysterious power to temporarily preserve my life and place me in a hidden pool of water. But even after returning to the water, I fell into a deep coma. My brother told my husband. This happened because he took away my most precious thing. Now I only had 1 day left. Hearing this, he completely panicked. He desperately said he would give everything in exchange for my life, but my brother only sneered coldly because of the mermaid world. Human money is worthless. The only clue was to retrieve that precious item. My husband ran home like a madman searching. Suddenly, he found a faintly glowing scale under the bed. It had fallen from my body. At that moment, my brother called and told him, once a mermaid scale falls off, it means the body has begun to rot. Hearing this, my husband lost all composure. He rushed to the seafood market and bought a huge box of various fish scales. He naively thought that as long as he returned the scales to me, I would recover. When he carried the box of foul-smelling fish scales to my brother cursed him for being foolish. My husband's last hope shattered again. As my life force grew weaker and weaker, at this moment of utter despair, my gaze fell on my son standing nearby. It was nearly for 8 years.
Ari pa po.
Yes, magpila pa.
Bisita ko mamila kay. Bisita ka mamila kay nayaya si mamila. Datiil.
Magpili. Yellow or black?
Dili mo kuya kasakyan mo ni motor.
Oy, ako regalo sa iyo. Pili ra kan.
Ano yun? Dark ako. Salamat. Thank you, sis.
Ay,
sige
na
na
makutos kay
Juan. Sindani ko yung kasakyan motor.
Oy, rakan ka.
Lagi mo kan kay dagdagan na ako. Love you. Ora na ko diyan ko daya. May gusto yo. Ay, kapayo mo na dun lagi niyo. Okay na ko ligis niyo. Wow, gamit siya. Ako bago siya kay mga karaan. Agay ng kinis pa kay kasi kinis ako nang gusto mo kami tang dali. Boy, sa masyadong bagura ba to ng tagatag sa imo? Ginawit ka siguro ni Jenny. Tala waya nang gamit. Laman kini bitaw. Lagi na istorya kay tong MOR kiba. Ano da pa ikuti? Thank you. Amora, sa MOR pa na salita ka na naman pa. Papa, thank you di. Ako pa padudot ba? Lazara. Saka quarter ni ko sa layan kaya sa first date tuloy na kuada. Hati tayo parang kakuri ba niya. Makasal ni dala. Kanali pa yung budget kay ang singsing, dalaw ni Japay tan sila singsing, dalaw na yung kina. Napili na kami singsing ihada. Dala na pwede pero mahal man, makuha ako sa imo na kuan magasto bala si anong layaki na. Ha? Di man ko nakura mong gasto. So hati naman tayo lang guys. Ini ka turn to the layaki na saba-saba to singsing kay second hand. Pagpili na kandiyan, pagpili ng singsing ka ng ato singsing. Ako ako pwede maghanap, ikaw maghanap. Mag-change kami ng pwede ba dyan? Kami singsing. Ay? Kay, kung mag-ipi naman, makipi naman yung singsing motherhood. Ipis. Ano siya gani kaya ako pasulda? Kaya ang ako kaamo kay magpapili pa mo. Lalo lang pwede ba dyan ba? Pinitaan pa mo dyan utro? Dili na. Pwede mo pinitaan sa tindahan. Ako na ining naman singsing kay ko aga. Amor ba dyan ang sa unahan dyan mga kuyangan ipasulod mga singsing ako dili kay ang iban gani idaya mo sa pagpatay ko no lang simba ko ka. Diyan ang plano nito. Batang mga doon di program ng tatay ka daday. Dadto ka dali ta danagan daday. Ang iban kay daday. Di kay ang plano ni Ram ini kay. Papa? Ida papa. Dila ko ay iba na ba kini na. Ayaw mo sa katiguyang sa una ang mga singsing sa mga mama at papa may hatag ko sa mga anak lang kundi ra ba kay ang iba na ba kung patay kay dayon gyapon sa kuno si papa ko kasi papa ra ba kay ida ba sigsig Kaya may
Pinda naman.
Hindi niya pa ako banik.
Ako din ako nagpinta.
Tapos kinahanap ko pangarap na sinsing dawhan kay ato ko dito galingon. Oo. Kaya mo ako sa lang, ano dyan yung sinsing ni Nambra. Kami na kayo mo, konti o. Kaya sige kinahanap ka. Sige kinahanap sa kaysa mo ko lang gani.
Yan na kami.
Bali lang mo sinsing ni. Kaya dito una. Yan na magkasalin niya.
Sakit, no?
Dili kay laki.
Manhod.
Ako na naglagot ko. Maglagot ko na ako. Ito pag-ano mo nilang muram diri sa una. Ako na dili ko diri. Ako na ko yung kasabot ko tignaw. Dito ka sa sa isagaw. Kunigilaw sa limbang katignaw. Amo ta ko na. Jari gana dili kasi. Una na dito kamot ka baliw ko mo karon. Daway na inabot kasi pa ito ng daway. Nakaunong sa una. Kaya dali ka lang usiyo. Lalo ni Ram. Amo ikinauna mo ko dagana ibagbag. Amo itibo tapos amo yata kasi. Amo yata kasi.
Kaya mo rin may piti mo.
Ko JJ. Tagbalis na ko. Kaya di na gito lang
Kailan man
sa
dito
mura.
sa
Dili ko nam. Amo ra ka bali ng tignaw.
each month.
Isa ba kami ng amo
Francis sa
Sa pamilya, sa ako nag-graduate.
Jenny hikap sa tignaw. Ini ko an. Oo mo ka lang imo lang ba mura. Ang tignaw ja unra. Amo ra dili sa Consalvin na dili sa Blanca
Korean na
na kuana kanang uy-uy. Amo ra dili tignaw na mura. Nagot ng tignaw sa imo Blanca.
Kaya ka naipit man yung class.
Amo tignaw na mo ipit. Pag sa hangin nasakpan ganyan kung hiram na ako.
Marami mo pa ito sa imo.
Ate ini string na ko ba? Tagputang ko sa kubag na kuya na takbag. Yung nagputang ako sa sundali tangan. Ligo mo sa ako to basto.
Ano yung gusto mo?
Paglaw ni Ramram pag hindong sa kanilo mas diba?
Matagamit mo?
Nis? Yes. Dali asa nis? Dali asa nis?
Yan na, may ikot ka doon.
Kaw. Yaw ka ba yung pila ini ako? Yaw may nagputang naman mo sa.
Sabi mo na ako pero pagsulot mo pagkakalili.
Sabi after panganak ko ba kay mapatutoy man ka ho? Wala ko din sila nagani ako ng mga sa bata.
Hoy, bawal ba yan sa Caraga and magkaya ng bato?
Bawal din mga friend. Taglanak na si Kuan, si Mayan, si Auntie, si Kuan, si Cyril, kay sa Pico man si Japoy. Kami ng mga gatas.
Si Myra ba kayo?
Tala!
Pico dito.
Mga jumang ko dito ng gatas. Sa Pico mo kung mga jumi nagatas si sa Pico, Nico, parehara doon.
Di ba may intensive care unit doon sa mga?
Tali din kay, diyan ko silang gatas, di ba pag
Pero mas gana nagatong sa iyo.
Gani sa
Kaya
ako
kung
gani.
may
Bakit kung dili, way pa gatas ka Jud, sila mga Jud ako nagsabi dito ng kuwan.
Kasi hindi na ba yung Didi?
Oo,
Sabi ko, paso yan, gamay na, tambay. Ako rin lang na, sa bata.
Pwede na sa diyang kani ko ang syringe na
Hindi sila, mas
Si Rich
gana
ganang baso
nagatong
ni
baso.
sila mo.
Diyan, tambay, sa tambay.
Dili mo na bata. Mura mo na bata. Ako. Ay, malpog ako. Ilang ko na ay okay na kay Lagam si Sayra Nis pag lang nung kasi makabisita ako. Kaya kung may ako gatas at mga doon sa ilo, daw sa ilo dito. Sa mga baso.
Sobrang gawasan na kayo.
Ako man doon sa ilo mo ko dito sa Caraga kasi sila maalig Lord ko ako. Ay,
mas okay no sa Caraga na kay mga expert na doon sila.
Ya, ko naging makalaon ko na trauma ko to sa kuan sa sulod na. Why mo lang ko tuki. Ayo, ikaw tagputo-puto kay
Medyo kay hamok man sunod-sunod man.
Wala ko daw ki, wala ko daw ay gana. Okay sa una ako kay basin pagka sa Caraga. Utong ba na kun budget sa
Mga na sila.
Hindi ko lang ba na kanito lang ako sa likod.
Dura man to sa
Ki mo lang ko sa dok sa likod
Ikaw
dok.
ra dito sa ilo delivery.
Ako sa ko maduna ko isa. Tala mo rin sa kaya sa likod dok. Sa likod dok Actually, kung dito ng reyes,
Kabutalan sa Caraga puro
lang
mga
na dito ko na dito na reyes na ko. Magdas sa ko pa yung bayad, dito ko balik na ako. Kaya ako naman lang yan ako sa Caraga kay.
Are you okay? I'm dying to.
Makwara
kay.
May have taken something to
dito naglang na
speed up the darkness.
Kana kay hamok ang gamot.
Kami na alas city sa bukag. Amo may mag-shifting ng buwan. Makuha ko kay Gao nagdara na ganun.
Naglaw na ka ng mom, musikit ko ko. Ay, ito nga po sa likod do. Sa likod do, si yung kukuan, bigyan na sa iyo. Sige ni, practice na lamang din ako.
Subok
Just
sa
what you have to do to stay
Okay na kayo.
Can't save me.
Hey guys, Anastasia.
Why the hell did you call 911 if you didn't want help?
Kami dito lang masali sa gawas.
Ma'am, tapos ma'am, sakit na kadudong, sakit na.
Oh, mga pasyubagay, pasyubagay.
Sila mo, pag mula na ka na inaanak ko po yung baon kasi pauyog ako. Anak ko ba, ano sila, siguro dapat sila. Nakay sila dito, mga sila, kawa pa sila. Ikaw mo, putok-putok ko kayo.
Ako na private ng class.
Okay naman
Sa
sa
Caraga. May problema kay. Ikaw,
Kaya may private na, yan na, anyway, private mo. Pero kasi okay naman. Pero nakad dito ako nurse ka gana. Sa kuno na sa kung tumigil ko, tapilit mo na ako kid ako. Sakit na. Daw na lagi. Sige ta ko daw na lagi ma'am kay tagalibang na ako, nako tagalibang ko. Bugay din natin sa nurse. Nako ma'am, ma'am ba? Wala ko sige ako sige dito na ma'am. Daw siguro mo kay tagalibang na gid ako ma'am. Tagalibang na ako. Uya ko to.
Gana rin ito sa kuan sa Baragam na dagan ang magkuhan sa
Ako na pisting siguro sa ko na pisting siguro in-invite pa ko ng dakong so way mo ato sa ako ka na ganing lang. Wala ni Juan. Yung pisting siguro niya ako. Okay naman tana mana. Utok-utok ba kay nurse ya sa tay. Nagawin naglaro ko na paglaw ko. Napuwi mo yung nurse.
He waited outside the door. Leaning out until she left. He slept with his chin on her hand like he was making sure she was
Uy,
still there.
sige ni
may lain mga nakay.
Then one
Uy,
morning,
mga nakay na. Sige lang ni sa karagar kita na.
can you come with me?
Sige lang ni,
He
sige
answered.
lang ni.
The door closed. He pressed his face
May
against the
nakuan.
window, and she
Daw na,
disappeared.
sige lang.
Her family boxed up the house. They forgot the food bowl. They forgot the
Santi,
toys.
alam
They
ko
forgot
nag-i-
him.
wait,
They
isa
didn't forget
sa
her.
open na
Every
sa
evening,
open.
just before sunset, he walked to the nursing home entrance and sat by the automatic door.
Sa taas na sila.
He waited through everything. He waited through rain. He waited through snow. He waited while people stared over him, while staff said, she was at home, but he had no room anymore, just her smell on his collar. On camera, you see him curl by the door, eyes closed, but never really sleeping. Every time the doors hiss open, his head snaps up and falls again when it's not her. A worker finally noticed. This cat is here every day. She whispered, I checked records, photos, old admissions paperwork, and there she was, her name. And next to it, a picture of the same orange cat. The worker broke the rules. She wheeled the old man into the lobby. The door slid open. He lifted his head. He didn't run. He didn't meow. He just walked straight to her shaking hands. She buried her face in his fur. Her voice cracked. You waited for me.
Pero ikaw,
That's
sa'yo,
why I was going there.
itry lang ang gagawin. Pero na ako lang ang
He climbed
gagawin.
into her lap and finally fell asleep. The next
Pag
morning,
ako lang ang gagawin.
pets allowed. Family stays together.
Ano man,
They told her she couldn't bring her cat, so she kissed his head, walked into the nursing home alone, and he never stopped waiting for her.
Ma'am, daw na lagi ma'am kay bangan. Ikaw tong muna kuya ng mga tikilo. Labog pa rin mo. Naglago ako ma'am, daw na ganun ma'am kay. Tataliman na ganun ko kayo. Kabay mo lagi na ko. Anak kay first time lagi na ko. Nagaw lagi ma'am. Kay tagalibang na ganun ko. Daw na ganun. Mo ganun na kuya. Dito ko siya kay.
What's your problem? No problem.
Naglagot naglapo na ko na. Ma'am, ma'am, baway tao diri lang.
Do you
Baway tao
understand
diri.
solving graphing
Baway tao
linear
diri.
inequalities? Sure. Great. Explain it to me.
And then you graph them.
$20 is a good idea. So you collect all the terms linear in x. See? It's amazing.
Maybe for you.
Try this. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Can you see the slope of the line given by the coefficients of x and y?
No.
What do you see?
Darkness. Try harder. I see Ella McPherson in a big heat. Oh, I just fell off. Maybe the problem is you're not a good teacher. We're not
Amo
on the
lang
side
lagi.
road.
Kaya amo
What do you say when you close your eyes?
I see quadrant 1 is red,
Okay na after.
quadrant 2 is solid and flush, quadrant 3 smells like lavender, and
Amo
quadrant 4 is,
sa
I believe, Fibonacci
sa
spiral.
sulod
That's
na
really weird.
What's really weird is during the simple algebra they're thinking about it growing up
Kung di
too.
man naglawa ko man ang kanya video gamay kayo. Pero may sabdis ko may manuhay mo sa karang.
I don't believe it.
Kala gamay.
Daghan ka mo doon magpila.
Oo. Wala ka man mga nakakot. Iba naman.
Pero daghan tao.
Nagataw din diligaw ko yun na.
Madlo.
Ito ka ko na. Ma'am,
Kaya lang naging pag mga naka, maglayo ka, kunan admit na ikaw, anak ka
Justice
kapag
for my life. I'm passing the test, I get to play football.
Ako sa kanila mga, sige makasali ka ganti ko lang sa makasali ko tiyo sa karanga pero maluoy ako.
It's simple to
So
handle.
okay pa sa unang kami private man.
This isn't
Ikaw
over.
priority nila.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do? Oh, we're gonna get silver. I see quadrant 1 is red, quadrant 2 is soft and flush.
Sakit na tiyan, ay sabi mo.
Go help
Di
your
ba
brother
kagabay
start
ng
math test tomorrow.
Okay naman nagigit sa una kay nurse banta. Pero pwede mong karoon dito.
Ate ni Pirir, sa karanga
So
mo.
this year, I'm gonna change like I was all in all, happy life and have a boyfriend.
Uy, manis. Sobos na.
Sobos na.
Wow, sa taas, sis. Pagbasa-basa lagi sila OB. OB nis, atos taas. Atong sa ubos, ang tungani kang saka nato. Pilipirino ka to. Kaya dito lang kita nakuti. Gusto rin mo si Juan. Ang anak ko na daw. Ito kita ko din. Dito rin sa ubos.
Wala na ato na
Laka
ako
ko
kay,
sa taas.
ato na ako kay, gawas, nagbibot ka sa ato sa pita sa building. Ato ni Agi ka na siya. Pagkain ako ng anak ko.
Ikaw na kami sa karanga. Pero ako, makakon mo sa karanga. Ikaw naman pwede mo sa may attested to.
Saint Paul.
Oo. Ayun, Saint Paul. Hindi, Saint Paul.
I have an
Sa dito ako napila ng tusukan. Kaya mo Saint Paul napila ako dito sa Saint Paul. Napila ako ng tusukan. Nakapila ako ng tusukan, nakapila ako ng tagpuan. Ang church laki, pagtusok dito ko.
It's just really heavy. Can you spray the perfume so I can smell it?
Wala ako, sa ako naman wala ako sa tungkol sa karanga, wala ako dapat wala ako kami. Okay sa karanga lagi kay after mo. Dito ka sa sorry ka sa ano na wala ako dapat wala intro.
Yeah.
Na, mugay sa mama, di mama nagdaok sa inyo man diri sir. Tagla lang mo to niya kay tuyog sa mama. Wait, sino man ini? Mama gani, ako sa diri sa kay. Dako itaugan. Law mo ko tagtusok na. Katay ko mao. Mama, wait, tatay ko man ini sa mama. Umiyaw mo na ko na. Sir, pagtalo ka kay ikaw tusukan. Ang gani ba di ba nang agay kasakit sir?
Dako na lawas.
Wala na kay sir kasakit sir. Ya dili ma'am lang dili lagi sir sakit sir. Tusukan niya ko maniwan ko laom. Paglaw ko. Ako na taraw kalan masakit ni mo tanggal sa ulo na. Dili sa kasi nga waya. Pero base sa imo sab. Ano nakataod sa ako sa na kay ba na sa physical. Ako ay ni amti kini sa kay sa physical matay na sa ikaw. Sa ito lang na supervisor na ako supervisor na mag-consent na kay ito mo ba kalisod na ini kay kapila na ko na ako lisod na kauran.
An apple.
What is it made out of? Concrete?
Kaya ko ito sila. Okay sa kuya sige edit kaya sa
This apple grow from earth?
okay na kuya mag-away ko ng mga pizza kasi di kalimpyado sila mga pizza.
Meron na siguro si
Ada na ka sa gawas? Okay. Sige dito na.
Oo, dara pa.
Wala kayo.
Dili, ang umaga. Ay, kayo.
Di na ko okay. Di, ora ko ka. Ora mo. Tuha kay ko ato tutuan na ko ton. Ako pa gani ako. Ha? Sa?
Dari, base pa magkaon si Kini.
Ako ba dyan kakaw? Kakaw na si Louie, kakaw na si Ha? Ay, nakadya na kayo. Kapoy na po kaya. Okay, si Louie. Ako Louie, nakabayad ako gani ng cup. Diyan pa kayo kabayad ng kuryente. Uyag-uyag na kao.
Yo, kaya init na ba uyo ni Father kay Louie.
Uyag-uyag na kao. Pati ng butisan si Juan. Sa tira sila. Ako lagi ka mo ng ati-ati. Ako manima. Juan ko. Di lang din po. Di mo na ko laki. Di na makita. Di mo talaga sa kasal bito na mo. Di mo na.
Ang mga barbecue na darakan ki. Nadarakan ki si
Sige lang ako sila kini. Oo lang ako sila. Kasi na. Kasi sila kasi luhi itong. Sa tira ka dyan mga atin. Ako na o. Kaya ma magsaling ko dyan. Ano ako nagsisya. Dili, nalitsun lang ako. Para 6,000.
Ako naghihapon mo dyan.
Dili, mumuamot ng kasal. Kay layakit ko. Tapos ikaw mag-expect pa ko lang. Kasi mo lang kuloy lang. Umulo na yung sipay pa ka parcel. Ayaw pagpuan mag-siya.
Ay, anay pakit sa anay.
Ama na ako kuan.
Diyan na yung
Helmet,
sapatos.
helmet. Ato rito, dati na helmet ka bukat-bukat.
Ay, mo ko
Diyan sa kayo.
Oo.
Magsapatos po bang ka? Magsapatos ay. Diyan ka rin.
Salamat sis.
Step, ibalik in chair. Step. Pagulong na lagi daw kay gabi na. Matay malit ka doon ma. Ikaw ra bito dito sa gawas. Bahala ka gado na bata akaw. Tuyog na di doon. Para pag ako.
Kuman dapat ito kumain.
Dili sa Dahil Nis, okay kuan.
Really?
Diyan,
Sa'yo?
diyan na okay.
Ay, Char, thank you. Thank you, T.
Penood ko yung doon. Ano?
Pagulong. Okay na, hindi ko. Atong gani, kuwan. Oo. Ay, makatawa to daw ka dyan na istorya ko na ko, Tiyo.
Uy,
Eh, silang mam lagi, ito lang kay Simba. Atong gani, Simba man kami ng New Year.
Oo.
First time na Simba ka daw sila ron.
Man, short ko ligo.
Oo. Ay, nakatag. Dog. Pero okay lang. Ini karon si Jaja, nagpaikot ako ni Ramram, silang pantay ka Jaja ka dun.
Tapos,
Abot na siya sa lungsod, baktas-baktas sa lungsod ba? Hindi ka sa simbahan ka ba, nakatanong ko tiyo, dito sa lungsod, nagbaktas siya. Tapos pag bumabaktas mo ka dun, basta pag abot na nila mo, gabi ka pa sa kuyas. Tapos lumibot ko siya, puro 4, nagkuha kayo po siya, sa lagi hindi mahilo na. Kasi ni karon ato yung motor. Kuya, nagbakas-bakas na sila ma. Uy! Amo gani dyan si Ramram gabi kapag abot kay tagwiyasan. Tapos nagda si Ram, Jaja. Card. So kasi sa patrol car. Kaya ito mo sampay sa kuwan sa simbahan. Kasi Jaja. Kung dapat si Ramram laong. Si Jaja. No. Dito kung sa bang. Si Ramram. Ningkod. Si Jaja. No. Si Ramram na. Ato ikaw. Imo ko tag-control pag ko ano. mga naog ta. Kataguyasan ako dyan. Kaya kapasok. Nagpulo mas si Ramram. Kasi na pag naog.
Simba kami.
Simba. Sila dito. Kasi na siya. Singit ng bata. Kasi ni Karol yan na naman ko. Ikaw si Ramram ng pag naog. Buto ni Ramram na kami nung si Jaja. Maglaong ni maglakaw. Kasi dili si Jaja. No. Si Ramram. Unoy no. Nagkasa ni Ramram dyan. Help! Si Ramram sa pistol. Si Ramram pagulong na dyan. Help! Basta mga tao, si Ramram na. Si Ramram, Nis, grabe ito yung bata, Nis. Kaya makalang siguro ng mga tao kay puti. Wala si Ramram tao, hindi ko dyan na kay puti na si Jaja, oh. Si Ramram na, makasipog mo naman kay kalawang siguro ng mga tao, tag-kidnap mo si Jaja. Gabi ko makasingid na, help! Tapos may payugan, Nis, maglang help. Ako, yung kami sa TV siguro.
TV. Oo.
Help!
nabasa. Gabi na. What's Nisa pa dyan ka mo ni Tep-Tep Nisa.
Nagdala lamang team, magtapa na lang sa istorya.
Di ba kung niya pa?
Si Ate ko ni mo dito.
Ay, no, pinang... Gani si Tep-Tep maanad nagtapat ka kami.
Hag mama.
Nakay-drop makahag TV ako diyan.
Basta lang mag-demo lang ako dyan ako. Dito sa tunga. Bili ko dito si Tep-Tep sa front. dumating naman doon dito,
No split?
no split, yung
Hindi.
sundo. Kay, di ba dito kita, dito kami sa Memorial kay Fuga. Dua, kami kainit kay dito malas 4.
First time na nagawas.
O, naamo ka nakagawas. Kagagabi, nagpatuod sa kuan, aircon, ang uyo dito ang aircon. Eh, di pagkakadlaw, nag-training ko sa ilong. Ako may gano'n ang reaction pag too much dryness na sa ano, gawas na kuan.
Ako nagdila ma. Ako bago yung bukat-bukat kaya di ako baro ni Jaja. Kaya nang sumapas. Nakahirap sa klas sa isa ng apas kay.
Ako lang kayo sigurado.
Ram-ram.
Maglabad yan.
Di pa rin safe. Di ba iba nila ram-ram dito lang?
Si Andy.
Ha?
Andy.
Aso ni ram-ram?
Ako lang ko.
Kun.
Kayaki.
Oo, Dayaki.
Nada ni Bito.
Ha?
Bata
Nada ni
ni
Bito.
Do you want to spill any more? Half the coffee didn't even go in the bottle, it went on the worktop. Why are you trying to put it in a plastic bottle anyway?
Kay?
Round two.
Ay, nakalat na kayo ito, ma.
Didn't you just do that the first time?
Ay, nakalat na payay. Di ba sa tindahan? Ay, nakalat na payay. Di ka din payay.
It can't be that hard to not spill it, surely.
Ha? At bang nakaigamay naman ito. Parang
Yeah, let's just push it aside like nothing happened.
na ino ay nagbayay. Sila rin yung bito.
Okay, what did I do? She seems mad at me for no reason, I'm just watching you.
Oy, tindahan. Sige, ang tindahan mo, ha?
Well, is that it then? We're just serving that?
Iya, brother-in-law.
Is there a glitch in the matrix? Why did she hesitate? Was there something wrong?
Listen.
Coffee foam. No, half of it's still in the bottle. You need to put some water in it, shake it about, and then put it back in. Just call me Chef Lewis.
Ako si Lydia sa Salisi.
Alright, that was quick.
Itong
That
nakalado
laptop's
si
going through it today, isn't it?
Lydia.
Jesus.
Nakatawag ako sinanay na. Tagtago ako si
Safe to assume it's a nice coffee.
trabaho. Hindi ko masuot
Arctic coffee.
Ano ko hindi magluto-luto.
What is that? Let's see if we can tell.
Ano sinanay na? Pagulong mo dyan, hindi luto-luto. Kaya na ito, nagkukuhin mo sa kuno na.
Late.
Di ka naman po. Sa ilo, pasaylo ako. Ikaw na ka sa mali.
Wala naman
La
yung gusto ni nanay mo.
tray.
Amo gani man.
Cement?
Napadaan ka na sila.
Anak,
Why don't we just hire a crane and work from that?
Pikihanan, ang salbos.
Yeah.
Nandawat limpyo na ba sila, ma?
Caramel, we didn't forget the caramel. Oh, thank goodness, I thought I was going to have to throw that in there somewhere.
Nakinaluwi mo sa katinili lagi.
Hey, I don't know. Well, how does it taste?
At ang ngayon ram, magdusanda na
Oh,
sila
she's got to
si nanay. Kay palit taas sila, magkuya.
Do you want to spill any more?
At kaya may plan na nanay, dito na magdusanda na sila, palit taas sila, magkuya.
The first thing the woman did after she was reborn was to give her oxygen to the dying old lady. Then she secretly called for help with a satellite phone. In her previous life, her husband had listened to his ex-girlfriend's lies and snatched the old lady's oxygen tank. Out of kindness, the woman had secretly saved the old lady, but she had never expected that the old lady was actually the mother of the richest man. After the richest man learned the truth, he had decided to send the woman's husband and his ex-girlfriend to prison. The husband had begged the woman bitterly to save him. Soft-hearted, the woman had pleaded for him, and only then had the old lady forgiven him. However, his ex-girlfriend was still sent to prison. Later, the old lady had adopted the woman as her goddaughter and left most of her property to her. But 2 months later, her fiancé, wanting to avenge his ex-girlfriend, had invited the woman to climb the snow-capped mountain. He had thrown away the woman's oxygen mask, causing her to freeze to death on the snow-capped mountain. When the woman opened her eyes again, she had returned to the day when the old lady had the accident. Her husband still snatched the old lady's oxygen tank, and his ex-girlfriend even tried to teach the old lady a lesson. The woman stepped forward to stop them and then gave her own oxygen mask to the old lady. But her action had angered her husband's ex-girlfriend, who had slapped her hard. The man also pushed the woman to the ground. The woman saw that the old lady was about to faint and hurried over. The ex-girlfriend stopped her and said that if she wanted to save the old lady, she had to kneel down and beg for mercy. The woman had to kneel down to save the old lady, but the ex-girlfriend still threw the oxygen tank off the cliff. Everyone laughed at the woman. After they left, the woman immediately called for help with a satellite phone. She was about to give the old lady first aid medicine, but found that the medicine had long been replaced with candy by her ex-girlfriend. She asked her ex-girlfriend to take out the real first aid medicine, but the ex-girlfriend not only refused to give the medicine, but even raised her trekking pole to try to wake the old lady up. The woman rushed over to stop her, but was repeatedly beaten. Just then, the rescue helicopter arrived.
The old lady was finally sent to the hospital. The richest man hurried over. When he saw his mother being carried on a stretcher, he roared and asked who had hurt his mother. Then he told his bodyguards to arrest everyone. Only then did the woman's husband and his ex-girlfriend feel afraid. They lied and said that it was the woman who had hurt the old lady. The woman hurried to explain, but her husband took out a video. At that time, she was driving away the flying insects around the old lady, but her husband claimed that she had a conflict with the old lady. Just as the richest man was about to teach the woman a lesson, the old lady woke up. She told the richest man that the woman was the one who had saved her life. The first thing...
Being a mom is the hardest job.
You'll do everything I say.
Sa tiranis kay kung mga anak ko, pag pinakita ito, bala ko kung ano ko magtrabaho, kasi kung pinagay mo tapos siya dyan, may buhat na ba?
Sige na, tuyog na dito. Bantay, malit ka. Iwas ko ka dyan. Tuyog na.
Kumainin, nag-under pa, mainin mo kuhan. Tablet. Nag-video. Sama ini. Ay, madaot. Ini, di na lagi mo kuhan.